Hello friends, I'm back today. It is a gorgeous Thursday afternoon and I am bored and I'm going to film a tutorial for you. So this week I ran a poll on my Twitter, and if you aren't following me on Twitter, you need to be doing so. There's a link on my channel, there's a link on my Facebook page, it's Twitter, and my Twitter handle is kenzeehutch. So go do yourself a favor, follow me on Twitter so you can vote and tell me what to do. Okay, so this week I ran a poll and the choices were Mardi Gras makeup, DIY moisturizing face mask, and a brow tutorial, and brow tutorial 1. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and this is all how I do my brows. I'm looking like a hot mess today with this crazy bun and my hair's on my face and blah blah. I'm still getting used to my bangs, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to just jump right in. This is how I do it. This is what I use, so I'm just going to show you. First things you're going to need is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I use it in the shade Taupe, and then the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I also use it in the shade Taupe. Next thing you're going to be needing is any kind of really light concealer. I use the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade L3. So, and then I have just any kind of brow gel. I use a sample I got from Benefit Gimme Brow, and any kind of just like little blending brush. I'm using one of my oval brushes today, my Duo-Rhyme oval brushes. So, okay, and also any kind of mirror helps. I'm going to be using one of my 100 Sephora mini mirrors I get from my gift cards I've gotten over the years. So, okay, so the first thing you want to do when you're doing brows, and this kind of, I'm going to try to do some do and don'ts. I'm just going to show you this brow because the other one's covered by this big old bang. Okay, so jumping right in, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to comb your eyebrows up instead of, you don't want to comb down. When you comb down, you pull your whole face down. So you want to comb them up with your little spoolies on the end of your brushes. Usually all kinds of brow brushes have spoolies, so that's what you need to do. Comb them up. And then using our brow definer, and this one has a little slanted edge. You don't have to get Anastasia Beverly Hills. I believe NYX makes one just like this. Smashbox makes one just like this. I just wanted a new, I'd never tried this. I've only had this for like 2 weeks, and I really like it so far. It's just easier, especially for whenever I'm doing something like really quick. That's what I use. So first thing you're going to do, so instead of just making one long, because I've watched a couple tutorials on how they teach these, and this is what I'm going to teach. I don't like doing the one consistent long drawn line across your eyebrow. So you're going to go in and you're going to make feather strokes all the way down to the end of your eyebrow. And you're thinking probably like, oh well, she tweezes her eyebrows, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I definitely need to tweeze my eyebrows, but I don't do that until after my brows are done, because for me, and again, this is how I do things, for me, I tweeze them up after because they're already shaped, they already look how I want them to look, and so might as well just clean up the done effect. So let's get a little closer. Okay, so you do feather strokes all the way down, and then you're going to do light feather strokes through your brow. So instead of just doing the one hard line, because that looks too harsh, and what we're going for is, yes, the thicker, more arched brows, but you still want them to look as natural as possible. You don't want something that's someone's gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, geez, you know. You want it to look a little softer. You don't want it to look like squared, shaped, like you drew it on there, you know what I mean? So, alright, so you do your feather strokes, pushing up. You want to go with the motion of your eyebrow, because when you do feather strokes, they look like hairs. And with the brow definer, this just kind of gives you your basic like shape, does all of the grunt work for you, and then you go back in with the smaller brow or pencil and you just kind of fill it in. Keep running out of storage on my stupid phone. So, okay, so now you're going to go over the top, again, real light strokes. And if you want more of an arch, you can always kind of draw one on, like, I'm going to try to get through this video before my phone completely runs out of storage, because it's done this to me 3 times now, so Bear with me, I'm still trying. I am poor and I can't afford a new camera. So, you can lightly go over the top. You can add another arch. This eyebrow of mine is actually already pretty arched, but my other one, like, isn't and is missing a giant chunk of hair. So, cover that ugliness back up. Okay, so lightly go over the top, and you're still filling in. You still want to do feather strokes. You don't want to just draw, because when you draw, it looks terrible. Or not terrible, you know, if you found a way to do something you like, keep on doing it, but this is the way I do it. Obviously, you're here to watch my videos if you like what I'm doing. Anyways, so fluff up. You're gonna fluff up towards the front real light, because you don't want this front area like looking square at all. Like, this is where you want it to look the most real. And fill in where you can, and then I'm gonna switch. Maybe if I can find it, I set it down. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Still learning, still pretty amateur. Bear with me. Okay, so as you can see, that's what we're working with so far. And then you're gonna still fill in real light with your micro pencil and make sure that it's scrolled up. So fill in really lightly with your micro pencil. And this is actually what you're going to draw your sharp in with, and this is what you're going to draw your little fake hairs on the front with. Poof up. Really light strokes, really feather-like, hair-like. So, because the thicker brow is what's actually in style, and I feel like not enough people fill in their brows, and if they do, they don't really have a good direction on how to fill them in. And I know this looks, when you put, I usually do my brows before I do anything else, so they look so crazy, and I'll walk around the house before I have any of my other makeup on, and Brick will look at me like I look like a monster because my brows are so much darker. But you want something darker than your natural hairline, but you don't want something like obviously I'm not this blonde, I'm actually a brunette. Like, this is actually kind of close to what my natural hair color is, but this looks good with my blonde. So when you fill this in, you just fluff it up and arch it. And I'm actually pretty happy with this. I'm having a pretty decent brow day. But so we don't want it to look still too filled in. So you're going to take your spoolie and you're going to lightly lift up. You're going to pull up a little bit just so it fades out this front area right here a little bit. Right down. And I'm happy with that. And that's how I like to wear mine. Yours can be lighter. You can do as much or as little as you want. But to me, that looks as natural but still looking full as I want it, because I don't have very full eyebrows. And I really like it. So what we want to do next, now that we're done with that, is we're going to take our brow gel, and you have to be careful using brow gels. I'm actually not a really big fan of like colored brow gels because too often they make them too dark. And a lot of people, they just think, oh, I can use a brow gel, and they'll just color it in, and it doesn't look very good, and they don't know why. Because brow gels are literally made to, like hair gel, you don't use, like, you use it to style, but you don't use it for really anything else, you know, so. Okay, so, you're going to take your Benefit, and you're going to lightly coat your brows. So, see, God bless, okay. Alright, so, I'm good with that, and now we're going to conceal it. And like I said, I use my Kat Von D and my little oval brush. And this is what this looks like. It's not very big at all. So, I'm going to take my Kat Von D, and I'm just going to paint it on top of this brush. I don't want very much because I'm literally using it on such a small area that I don't want this great big, like, concealer glob. So, I'm literally just going to go around and underneath and a little bit in the front. And this just kind of blends it into your face a lot better. Because if you do mess up, then you can just clean it up. So and I just do really little light strokes. I already got some in my eyeshadow, but that's why I usually do my brows like way before I do my eye makeup, because it kind of gives me more room for error. But okay, blend that out a little more because the camera it looks good, but like if I walked around, like that, people would be looking at me funny. Okay, so that's the final look of mine. Oh god, hello. Okay, so it's the final look of mine. I like it that way. I like mine a little thicker, and super arched. I kind of like to look like a supervillain in my spare time. So you can have them softer. However, this is how I like to do mine, and that's what the other one looks like. So you can see it's a lot more filled in. It's a lot more like just has a shape, and when you fill in your eyebrows, I feel like it just kind of balances out your face more. It looks better. So like, this one, get my bangs out of the way. It looks like something's missing, and then this one looks more of a completed look. So again, that's how I do mine. Cover that mess back up. That's how I do mine. Share your thoughts. Share any questions you have with me. Follow my Instagram, kenzeehutch. Follow my Twitter, kenzeehutch. Follow my Facebook page, Beauty by Kenzee. And also my Snapchat, which is, I think, Beauty by KenzeeH. So that's where I film a lot of videos. It's where I show all of my new products, my new hauls that I got. I am about to film one on there right now with a haul that I just got a little bit ago, and it's some new skincare products that I'm really excited about. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page. Like here's all my promotions and stuff like that. I have a couple new products I want to do a giveaway, and that's, I think, it. So let me know what you think. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.